Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Mookie Betts heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he falls behind 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Paul Goldschmidt takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bradley runs. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he steals second. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
He's in danger now of putting 2 men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Into the seats, 0-1. Lester sets. Here it is on 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Gene Segura steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Bogarts has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Number 65 settles into the box for his first chance. Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Number 65.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Got him. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the DH, Billy Butler. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, when you have a guy like Country Breakfast in the middle of your lineup, you're going to see some big bombs and timely hitting. Let's see what he can do right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. After several seasons in Kansas City, the team that originally drafted him, Butler moved on to Oakland via free agency.
Yeah, his numbers kind of dwindled a bit in his last couple seasons in Kansas City, but he is a professional type hitter, and he's still definitely a threat.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brock Holt stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Brian McCann set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And this is low, ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there. Mookie Betts will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Popped high in the air. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a play. 1 away. Chris Coughlin is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Addison Russell set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
So striding in, Chris Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for me. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Lester has his target. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Gene Segura stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runners going. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman.
Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Jason Hayward in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Anthony Rizzo Stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Pitch popped up. Bogarts is there for it. And that retires the side. Gene Segura is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Lester gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Push to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Number 65 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he's safe.
He's good.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Oh, he's in
and
there.
he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you know they've been going hard in,
No, he's in there.
but with the count the way it is right now, this opens up a whole lot more options.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he is in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Striding into the box, Billy Butler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a snap move over to first. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
1 strike.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Brock Holt steps in now, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
No balls,
2 out with the man at first. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Coghlan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. Gone! A solo home run for Chris Coghlan. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece. Number 65 near the bag at third. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brian McCann heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Mookie Betts will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Hayward makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Shot back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Paul Goldschmidt digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Xander Bogaerts digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe. Ready now, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up.
second baseman, Gene Segura.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
That's a
That
ball.
hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Number 65 steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Rizzo is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Ben Zobrist stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And McCann can't get a glove on that one. It's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Dexter Fowler will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Might have been
One
looking
ball,
to
two
find that
strikes,
outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The knuckleballs is out pitch, but it misses 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Jason Hayward stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Billy Butler makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Lester into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Brian McCann steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Mike Montgomery is out from the bullpen.
Number 38.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Fly ball to straightaway left. Coughlin is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Now a swing and a ground ball, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Chris Bryant will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Bradley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Can't time the knuckler there. Now it's full 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Chris Coughlin would dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Addison Russell strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
First pitch on its way. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mookie Betts is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Benito Sandoval will come on now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Right side, hit hard. Rizzo was there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Hit hard towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Paul Goldschmidt stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Carson Smith is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
The second baseman, number 18, and
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Dexter Fowler stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. High and deep to left center field. Bradley going back on it. Gone! A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Doolittle pauses. First pitch on the way. In tied at 93, ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 2.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He drew a walk his first time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Foul ball.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Number 65. Try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And he is in there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Travis Wood is out from the bullpen now.
For the Chicago Cubs.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Billy Butler digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Your attention, please.
Good pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Pablo Sandoval.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Line drive, base hit left field. Here's Segura around third, heading for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Brock Holt steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The catcher, number 30.
Brian McCann steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Alvin Washington will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Doolittle's ready. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Robinson Silva will come on to pinch hit here in a big...
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Koji Uehara will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Left fielder, Chris Coughlin. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Javier Baez will come on to pinch hit here in a big...
Javier Baez.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of...
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Nope.
Too high, 1-2.
I got the count, 1-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And McCann can't get a glove on that one. It's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he will take strike three called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. And he is into second base with a two-run double. Chris Carter takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Still 2-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Ben Zobrist will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted into center field. Bradley moving to his left, and that's the third out. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's safe. Chapman sets 1-1 on its way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. A runner at first with no outs here. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Xander Bogaerts digs in now after lining out in his last try. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Squared that one up just a little late. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Punched hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Gene Segura settles in to hit in a critical moment in this one. Go-ahead run at third with one away.
This is a situation where you can't chase a ball in the dirt. Look for something up in the zone and get the ball in the air.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Number 65 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. First and second now, one man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Alvin Washington steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Blake Swihart will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Ball one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second. Brock Holt stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th. Brian McCann ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at. Striding in to start the 9th, Dexter Fowler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 46.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 65 in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Brad Ziegler. His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to Aroldis Chapman. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game.
Nighttime skies over Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Ben Revere stands in as he looks at ball one here. That evens it up 1-1. Kane into the windup. Here's the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. At the plate, Michael Saunders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopper, right side of the infield. Fielded by Pierce. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Freddie Freeman gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is... Manny Machado comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Revere on the move. And foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Oh, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Josh Donaldson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ken Griffey makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kane gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit in the air out to straightaway left, and it's a fly out to start the second, one away. Giancarlo Stanton steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. All even now, 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Chris Davis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season. But guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Spin throw, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. Number 25 settles into the box for his first chance.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. 1-2, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Brian Dozier stands in for the first time.
Designated hitter, Brian Dozier.
To first. Freeman's got it. To Drew for one. On to first, and they get them both. Jonathan Scope gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Matt Wieters will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yasmani Grandal Leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Kane's ready. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Stephen Drew. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Tap foul at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Guerrero has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Daniel Murphy is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Ben Revere will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Michael Saunders has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Freddie Freeman stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate. Steve Pearce will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Manny Machado will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team. He participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Well, like you said, 2015 was definitely a year to remember for Manny. He became only the 7th Oriole to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in the same year.
Yeah, for him, it's all about health. If he can stay on the field, he's going to put together a stellar career. He's got all the tools, there's no doubt about that.
He's set. Here it comes. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners on first with one down. And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner goes for second. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Jason Grilli will be summoned now to take over following. Adam Jones will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Freeman in foul ground. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ken Griffey is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner goes for third. Swing and a little tapper. And on one pitch, he's retired. Chris Davis will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. A man at third with 1 away. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Pierce takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Kane sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scope has it, on to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Number 25 stands in.
Leading off the fourth for the Orioles, left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Nope,
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Still 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Next for the Orioles, designated hitter
Brian Dozier started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Jonathan Scope stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. That Stephen Drew heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
shortstop Stephen Drew.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Ben Revere stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
Lifted the other way to left center. Jones on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Michael Saunders earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Freddie Freeman digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Swinging a hard liner to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Matt Wieters comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner goes. And another foul ball. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He's running again. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Again, he's off for second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's 1-1. Manny Machado digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too.
R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to the
number 43, R.A. Dickey.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Knuckleball, 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Chopped foul wide of first. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And a ball, 1-0. One out and a runner on third. Not close. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Dickey comes set. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and the Orioles have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Up next for the Orioles,
Josh Donaldson will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. 2 on here with one man out. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Revere is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Number 25 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. It is. Three runs already home here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Ken Griffey makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Wade Miley will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Chris Davis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Into the seats. 0-1. Miley into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Yasmani Grandal will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Deoner Navarro will look for some 2-out magic here.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Brandon McCarthy will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. A swinging bunt to the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Brett Cecil will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 27.
Brian Dozier will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore sixth. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Jonathan Scope will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for ball 1. Runners going. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And taken in out there for the first out. Matt Wieters will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
0-1.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Drilled on the ground is short. On to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away. Steve Pearce steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Steve Pearce.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the... Leading off the inning, Stephen Drew, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here is promptly laced into center field for a leadoff single. Daniel Murphy will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here's the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ben Revere. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Michael Saunders comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
Well, if he gets a pitch to drive right here, you can bet that he's going to give it a rip. But at the very least, they need a productive AB out of him right here.
Mark Trumbo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45, Mark Trumbo.
Shot back up the middle. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. Manny Machado ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the bullpen here is the hard throw.
Number 53.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Josh Donaldson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Jones going back to the track. He's there and records the first out. Ken Griffey strides in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Woods ready. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Ready now, Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up.
Baseman Chris Davis.
Up and in for ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And, oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Deoner Navarro steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Tommy Hunter will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Aaron Luke is on out of the
62. Aaron Luke.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. High in the air out to center field. Griffey is right there, 1 down. Number 25 steps into the box. Number 23 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
The designated hitter.
Brian Dozier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Stephen Drew, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Daniel Murphy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here. Edwin Encarnacion will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ben Revere struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Melvin Upton Jr.
No, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled at the plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Mark Trumbo makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. The win would go to Matt Cain should the score hold up here. A capacity crowd, 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our Tops Player of the Game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you.